Hello everyone! Welcome to Arcane. I'm Kevin and today I'm doing a flip through of the Samantala, Ikaw at ang Hiwaga Tarot deck, Deluxe Edition by Manix Abrera, which you can purchase at Cartelino, Philippines. I'll be sharing my thoughts and opinions regarding this purchase of mine. Let's discuss the technical specs of the deck. It is a digital print on 300 GSM cardstock with a matte finish that comes in a telescopic box with a paper belt and cushioned interior with a ribbon lifter. The cards are standard tarot size with gold foil stamping on the edges. Honestly, I was a bit on the fence whether the deck itself is really 300 GSM because in comparison with decks that boast the same thickness, this one is thinner than the rest, which makes me nervous to shuffle it when I first handled it, to be honest. The gold foiling at the back is a nice touch, however, I did notice it began to flake off with slight use, so I'm expecting the foiling to fade away eventually. In terms of the box, I initially didn't like the placement of the ribbon lifter because it left an overhang when closed in a certain way, but it's a small pet peeve I eventually accepted. The telescopic box seems sturdy, and I appreciate that the interior is cushioned, which can help keep the cards safe. Now all of the technical stuff is out of the way, let's discuss the imagery of the deck. I would like to preface this part with a brief explanation of how this deck came to be. Samantala, Ikaw at ang Hiwaga was the title of Manix Abrera's recent art exhibit in Manila that featured hand-illustrated ink paintings of his interpretation of the tarot and other mystical subjects. The exhibit also focused on his childhood fascination with magic and mysticism. Right off the bat, it's pretty clear that this is a Smith-Rider-Waite clone that is redone with the artist's signature ambiguous human caricatures. As a fan of Pamela Coleman Smith's art, I do appreciate Manix Abrera's approach to reimagining it. For me, his caricatures of the iconic characters of the deck made it more approachable and friendly, which is similar to how he tackles different topics in his comic strips. He definitely made the characters less intimidating. Personally, I do find that Samantala, Ikaw at ang Hiwaga Tarot is more of a collector's item than an actual tarot deck for everyday use. Although the art feels accessible, I do believe that those who are familiar with Manix Abrera's style are the ones that would get the most out of this set. As a fan of his style, I find joy in looking at the images and seeing his take on the archetypes. If you want to learn more about the deck and how to purchase it, please check the video description. Thank you very much and many blessings to all of you.